Hi you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's Gabrielle McBay. This video, as you can tell by the title, is one of my most highly requested videos. It's mac and cheese done the right way. I think at this point it's just America's love language, and so I'm here just to show you guys how I make my mac and cheese. It's a little bit of old school with some new school, a little twist to it too, so I hope that you really enjoy it. Mac and cheese is a very subjective dish. I think that you can make it a lot of different ways. You can have it with an egg in it, you might like it loose, you might like it real cheesy, you might like to use certain types of cheese, but basics are basics. And so I hope that you enjoy this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and share it with your family and friends so that we can have good mac and cheese. We are canceling bad mac and cheese for holidays, social gatherings, events. We're about to have good mac and cheese, so let's get cooking. All right, first things first, I'm gonna start off by boiling water. I like to salt my water generously just to give more flavor to your pasta. If you got some chicken stock on hand, to add a little in your water just to give your noodles some flavor. I cook those for about 8 to 10 minutes. And usually I kind of like to undercook my noodles just because this recipe does bake in the oven. So you can cook them al dente, and then we're gonna strain them, add a little butter so they won't stick, and butter. Now I'm going to grate my cheese. So just in case you are grating cheese, you don't always have to grate cheese, but it is a little bit fresher than getting bagged cheese. No hate on bagged cheese. I just like grating it sometimes just for a little bit more fresher flavor, a little bit more pronounced cheese flavor, but bagged cheese also works. Now we're going to take our butter in our pot, and I'm going to melt that. And then I'm going to add evaporated milk, and then also some half and half. Half and half is half milk, half cream. That is our liquid for our base of our cheese sauce. This recipe does not use flour, so we're not doing a bechamel, but we're just doing a simple cheese sauce. We're gonna simmer and whisk that, but not too hot because your sauce, it will curdle, and we don't want curdled mac and cheese. So now I'm gonna add my cheese. Usually I like to grate or use about 3 to 4 cups of cheese. So if you are doing that, go ahead and add about 2 cups to your sauce. Granted, this recipe serves, I would say, about 6 to 8, maybe depending on how big your portions are, but you can always double this sauce recipe so that it can make more. But I like to add in 2 cups of cheese, honey Velveeta included. My Aunt Lois, she always used Velveeta, so I think Velveeta gives your sauce a little bit of sexiness, a little bit of glossiness. So I don't have no shame in using Velveeta. But if you don't like Velveeta, you don't have to use it. You really can use any type of cheese. Like I listed, all of those cheeses are some of my favorites: pepper jack, cheddar, white cheddar, and then mozzarella as well. All right, so our cheese is melted in there. I'm going to season my mac and cheese sauce. This is important. This is important. So we add salt, pepper to start off with. I like to start with the teaspoon and then build from there. So you can add garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, ground mustard, whatever you like, whatever you kind of have a taste for in your mac and cheese. Now I'm going to add my noodles and my sauce together. I love cast iron skillets, so when I can use a cast iron, I try to use my cast iron. But you can also put this in a buttered pan or dish. Whatever can bake in the oven is what we want to use. But while I'm at home, I like to use the cast iron. Gonna mix that all together. And then I do like to stir in about a cup of cheese. Again, so this is all about layering. Every noodle has sauce, cheese sauce on it, but then also we're gonna add the cheese in the noodles so that when it's baking, you have cheese throughout your mac and cheese. And then we're gonna step it up, and of course we gotta put cheese on top. It's the only way to do it. So we're gonna layer that cheese on top, give it a nice little playground to melt on. Yeah, just like that. You can go as crazy with this as you want. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven on 350. Usually this bakes for about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how much mac and cheese you have, but I like to just bake and get it nice and brown and bubbly. But just make sure you're looking throughout. I like to stalk my mac and cheese just to make sure it's doing its thing, bubbling, getting real acquainted with each other. And it should look like this or similar. If you like it a little bit more brown or less brown, you can cook it however you'd like, but I do kind of like some brown patches on my mac and cheese. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share with others just so we can have good mac and cheese. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you real soon.